go, go, go.
Time to take a little trip down memory lane.
Gird your loins!
Okay.
Oh, the Emilys.
It's the Chanel vibe.
You're in desperate need of Chanel.
I remember Annie floating in, and she tossed her hair in slow-mo, and it was just awesome. I mean, this is the moment. Are you wearing the
Chanel boots? Yeah, I am.
The moment in the trailer where Miranda sees Andy and says, basically, who is this, right? What is that about?
We laughed so hard during that scene that I did that thing where like you start laughing and you can't stop.
Yeah.
And like everybody's waiting to go to lunch and they can't go to lunch
Yeah.
until you stop laughing, and so somehow you can't stop laughing.
And actually finish the scene.
That happened.
I mean, I think the thing is, what's beautiful about Meryl's performance is that you're not really sure if she does remember or doesn't remember.
Absolutely.
And so it'll be up to the audience to decide for themselves.
I love that.
So he said that that we need to, Runway needs to take control of the narrative of the Speed Fast story and restore credibility. And he thought someone with my expertise would be a good idea. But I thought that for sure you had approved and were excited. And that's why I came in here all like, oh.
Amari,
Yes.
get Ashley on the phone, please.
Hi, good morning, Miranda.
Yes, Ashley, flag on the play. We don't need you this morning or ever. So pack up your things, and HR will be in to see you shortly. Happy? You just cost Cornell summa cum laude her job. First in her family to go to college, I believe. Anyway, come along.
Come on. The original has like everything to me. I was sitting in the chair that Anne Hathaway was sitting in the first time, so I freaked out.
When you go to her house, no matter what anyone tells you, don't go up the stairs.
Who'd be stupid enough to do that?
No one. Looking back on the original Devil Wears Prada, I think it stayed relevant because the audience kept it relevant.
It's really wild that it becomes so memeable.
I mean, certainly.
Gird your loins!
I must have said it 5 times this season. Florals for spring.
Groundbreaking. By all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me.
The That's All is just epic.
That's all.
I was staying at a hotel. They sent me a cake.
It said, can you please spell Gabbana?
Hello?
My grandchildren call me Mimi. And so when they first said, you're a meme, I thought, well, no, I'm a Mimi.
Was there ever a moment where either of you were vehemently opposed to the idea of doing a sequel to the original?
No, I wasn't opposed to the idea of one, but I was opposed to the idea of doing a bad one.
Sure.
So I just wanted to wait until we had a really good script, a really good idea, and something that seemed to speak to the moment in which it would emerge, that made sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I wasn't opposed. I just couldn't imagine it. What Meryl was just describing, I wanted that too, but I just couldn't imagine it because, as Meryl brilliantly observed, our film was made the year before the iPhone was released. The iPhone has changed everything. So I couldn't imagine how we were going to kind of cross that divide. Lillian Brosh McKenna did it.
You are back on screen after 20 years. Can you tell us what your acting chemistry is like between the two of you?
Never mind.
Whoa!
There it is. There's the chemistry. No, go ahead.
Are you sure? So one of the things I remember from the first film just being struck by was so much of Meryl's power comes from how deep a listener she is. And I think that especially when you're a young actor, so much of your acting can feel presentational, like you just really want to do a good job. I got to see Meryl just act from such a deep place inside of her. I could see her brain working. And I thought, oh, that's what it is. So I think our chemistry is just her being great and me being in awe. And it just kind of works out.
It was wonderful, the chemistry. She really hasn't changed. The essence of you, because we're on a press tour, and I am saying this over and over, doesn't mean I don't mean it. You're so fresh and immediate. You meet the moment open-hearted. That's all you ask from a partner.
Oh.
There was one dress, they made it, and they tied ties around my waist. I really deserved it, didn't I? Amari's fashion says that she's there to get the job done. She's also young, cool. I love fashion.
And I'm not married, never found the right person. And my kids are at a doctor's office on 85th. They're frozen eggs right now, but I like to think them.
The movie I had written, Miranda looks at the driver, and then it said go, but in the stage description it said go. And then Meryl decided she wanted to say the word go. And that's my favorite moment in the movie, was just her taking something from the scene description and making a dialogue.
She wasn't actually supposed to speak.
No, it wasn't.
She
Yeah,
took
in
it
fact,
from-
we shot the scene and we were wrapped the scene. All the lights came down, the car drove away, and then Meryl came to me and said, David, could we do that scene again? I get the car back, get the lights back. And she sat in the back, and this time she said go. Yeah.
Yep.
I love that. That's going straight on the IMDb trivia page for the movie. That's
amazing.
a fun fact. I love that.
What did we say about laughing?
Stella!
Truth is, there is no one that can do what I do.